Alright, welcome back to the series with Arisandra. I probably shouldn't have started it like that because I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to be adding this to the previous recording. So, I'm going to talk about it because I only really left it in the description of the previous, whatever, 2 videos ago, I don't know. But the previous recording was way too long, about almost 2.5 hours, 2 hours 20 minutes I think. So, and I cut it down, but it was still over 2 hours. And even though the previous one I have actually put up and had let people watch, I think, was an hour and 50 minutes, which is pretty close to it. But honestly, I probably should have cut that one down too. But I think I didn't really like any halfway points on that one. This one, I think I'm going to add to it for, other than the fact that the previous one was too long, like I said, I think I can actually add to the Curzon Compound one by trying to finish it up today, but doing a couple other things prior to it. So to get into that, because I want to get to level 42, yeah, 42. I'm going to be doing, not that one, it was, well, turning you in, that's why I'm over here in the first place. But I'm going to be doing Akira's by the Bundle and Big Game Hunter. So I will say this, I was talking about it in one of the previous recordings, that I don't like that I just looked it up online for the previous ones, and I have no idea where Bangladesh is. I'm pretty sure. So, I'm not going to show it on recording necessarily, but I'll probably, once I've done Akira's by the Bundle, I'll probably go looking through the jungle for him, or her. But I'll keep the recording going, but I'm going to make sure I cut it down, obviously, and when I find them, I will pop it back. I will cut back into the recording. That's what my plan is. But once those two are done, there will be another cut in the recording, so I can go to Stormwind, take care of a couple things, aka learning new abilities. I only really get one, so it's not gonna be that useful. But I'm going to attempt Curzon again, and I've already decided if worse comes to worse, I can't do it solo. I will look for a group. If someone's already there and saying, hey, do you want to party up, I will do it, even if I haven't attempted it solo yet, just because I want to make sure I get it done. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because originally I was going to try again in 2 levels, but I'm like, I kind of want the Curzon Compound episode, half of the previous recording, to be with defeating Colonel Curzon in the first place. And I really don't like separating the recordings like that too much and having them separated in multiple video uploads apart more than anything else. So I will be doing Colonel Curzon at some point in this recording. If for some reason I can't do it solo and I'm having a hard time finding a party, I will put off recording any more of Arisandra until I do find a group and then record that. But I think that's all I really have to say. I kind of want to get myself into it. I'm going to turn this quest in, like I said, and then do Akira's, and then I'll go looking for Bangladesh. Alright.
Yo!
Tough buggers, aren't they? Well, have you had any luck? Sorry to seem impatient, but this has been a huge thorn in my side. Well? Ah, good work, good work. Ugh. Though you could have done a better job cleaning off the... well, no matter. My thanks to you, Arisandra. Our operation will no doubt see increased output and productivity thanks to your help. Good. Now on to other matters. Oh, you have another quest? Oh, you're on to other matters. I ain't doing anything. Alright. I haven't done too much. I cleaned up the space a little bit more again. I do want to make sure I get some more of the soul shards, but I can worry about that after. Oh, so I looked it up online just to make sure, and yes, it is the Naga Explorers that drop it. I just didn't get a single drop from them. So I know to go right for them. And honestly, the Curious one is probably going to be the one I do first and foremost. I'm not even sure if I can defeat Bangladesh, to be honest. I'm not looking up the stats as much. I did look up Colonel Curzon, but I'll get to that in a second. Because I want to see what the health is when I find Bangladesh. Because I'm gonna compare it to Tethys, which I will look it up online just to be reminded anyways, but I already fought Tethys, so I don't really care if I do that too much. Tethys I only won with fear tactics. I might have been able to do it otherwise, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do Bangladesh solo either, so honestly that might not be possible. But even just doing Akira's reads will be enough for me, or what was it called? Akira's by the Bundle. Akira's reads are the items. because I will definitely hit level 42 with just doing this quest alone. And honestly, I might just do that because I might... Yeah, honestly. I think I will actually do it that way. Bangladesh. Oh, I wonder if Bangladesh is down here somewhere. I kind of want to learn the new abilities if I'm going to try anything else, though. Should be over here, yeah. Nekmani Wellspring. So with Colonel Curzon, I did look up the stats. So he himself is actually easier than Tethys was. The Raptor. Oh, okay. Wow, couldn't even drop anything. Oh well. So what was I saying? Don't know why I only have 14 juices. I should have had another 5, but I guess I didn't buy it that much. Oh well. I'm not gonna be out here for very long, so I'll make sure I buy more after. Yeah, so pretty much just this area now, more or less. I know it's up here on the left though, is where I found them primarily, so. We'll do the succubus. Also, I was talking about Colonel Curzon. So him himself should be easier than Tethys. I think it said that damage-wise he does less, but his health and armor was definitely less.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
So I'm pretty sure I could do Colonel Curzon if he was by himself. So right now the thought is, if I can, I might use the Voidwalker. But I don't know. It depends on which one could last longer. Voidwalker with its health, or the succubus with her seduction. If the seduction even works on Curzon, because I'm thinking have one of them distract the pull the 3, especially Colonel Curzon. Then but then pull the 2 ads myself, who I can probably handle by myself, and just dot them up, and also use Curse of Weakness at least on Colonel Curzon, so it's easier for them. But I don't care if my minion dies if I do that. I don't care if my minion dies when I do that. So actually. So, and if I can take care of the other 2 without having to heal myself up at all, until if I can, or at least heal once I start fighting Curzon, then I might be able to handle Curzon alone at that point. I don't know. It really depends on if I can rely on a health stone and a healing potion to keep me alive, as well as all the health from the Fellstone. And that's about it. There might be other ideas too, but right now, press the right button there. I don't think 42 would be enough anyways. I was going to attempt it at 43 or 44, but hang on, was that a... Yep, that's a new page. Nice. 18. Let's see. Yeah, good. Good. Put you up here. But yeah, so but because of how tough Curzon is, I don't think I could survive those attacks at that point. In that aspect, if Valora can actually survive longer, I already got one of those plans, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Just eat up. Fish oil. Why'd I put you up there? Oh yeah, I need to get some more of these, this was a bit tougher, I guess. Oh, forgot about this. I want to get at least another one. Bait thief. I like how much herbs I'm finding because I am going to be switching to alchemy at some point. I still got to figure out when I'm going to do that exactly. In fact, actually, I think I am going to do just this quest for now. Then I'm going to go to Stormwind because it will definitely be enough to level up. I already knew it was going to be enough by itself. I just figured it'd be nice to get Bangalash done at the same time. But... oh. Oh, crap, there's another one that just spawned in. Are you kidding me? Closer than I'd like. I didn't realize how many I just walked up into. Ouch. Yeah, heal up. But yeah, so I don't think it's possible, but I don't really care if it is or not. I'm gonna attempt it solo unless someone is doing the quest once I get there. And if I fail doing it solo, maybe 2 more times I would say. Because if I fail, even if I fail it once, I might be able to think of another way to do it, but especially because I don't know who would be better, Valora's. Because Seduction for 14 seconds, if it works against him, would be good. Whereas the Voidwalker has the health to survive for a little bit. But and the other reason why I'm worried is because I'm going to be sending in the minion first. And if I'm sending in the minion first, then maybe someone that could take a hit a little bit more would be better. Because if I have the succubus charge into attack Curzon first, but and the odds go on to her, they could kill her faster than I could draw them possibly. And if that's the case, it wouldn't matter. Or the Voidwalker himself could actually survive longer, just health-wise alone compared to the 14 seconds from Seduction. I don't know what would be better. That's why I'm thinking Voidwalker though, because if I don't dot up Curzon right away, I should not pull Curzon. I should just be pulling the other two, which might be manageable. Although 2 is also kind of dangerous, but I don't know. Like I said, if I have to, I will just group up with somebody else. It's an MMO after all. Curzon's most mobs are meant to be grouped up to a kill. Is that a raw one? It is. I'll hold on to it for now. What the? Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. So I was thinking about this too, but honestly, I don't think there's anything in here that will help me enough, really. Best thing I can imagine helping me is Soul Siphon, because this just gives it a higher chance to not be interrupted, which is also helpful. Which is something, so it's still a good contender because of that. And actually, 56 to 70 is a pretty big difference. But with Soul Siphon, the amount of damage I do would also go up, and I'm definitely going to be putting it into Soul Siphon at some point. I just don't know when. Flora, calm down for 5 seconds. Increase the damage of your drained soul, Dark Harvest, and Death Coil. That's something I'm getting getting when I get to Stormwind Death Coil, which is why I'm not sure how helpful it's going to be. Because I thought it was better. I wasn't sure exactly what it was going to do, but it's pretty much another fear effect. But it's also damages, so it's different and better. I guess for fear tactics, Soul Siphon is better. While not getting interrupted is also really nice. I'm not getting interrupted that much, but I do get interrupted sometimes, though. I am recording, right? Yeah, okay, good. I was worried for a second. I don't think anything else will help because Life Tab will be good to give me mana again. Health is the bigger issue with that fight. I'll hold on to it for now. I might think about it more when I get to Stormwind. Or on my way to Stormwind kind of thing. Oh. Okay. Curse of Weakness will not help me much. Really probably should try to pull more if I'm going to be fighting those people over mobs. Is that the... Succubus is definitely better for fighting most mobs. Ooh, this downpour is loud. I love it. I love the sound of rain, even in games. Don't get me wrong, the sound of rain in games isn't as good as it is in real life, but I know it could also be it might end up being too loud too. So I hope this isn't too loud for anybody. I don't think it will be. So I think maybe just lower it just slightly. I think people will be able to hear me fine anyways. I'm not too worried about it. If it is, I apologize, but I'm still a nobody. I'm probably going to always be a nobody on here, and I don't care if that's the case, but I do want people the few people who will be watching me enjoy it and can actually hear stuff that they want to hear. But I love the sound of rain. I'm also doing this for myself, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Now there's a down here. The other problem with the dotting enemies up, trying to tag them for myself, is that since they're dots and not instant damage usually, it's not exactly great for not exactly great for getting the tags in, because sometimes I could dot somebody up and somebody else would tag them, and because they did instant damage, I won't get them. I remember raging back in Redridge about something like that. I'm not even sure if I kept that in one of the videos, but I got annoyed about it. But then it was like, technically, because like what I was annoyed about was the fact that the mob didn't get, even though I dotted them first, I was mad that somebody else was able to tag them and get them. Then afterwards I was like, that's because I don't do instant damage with that ability. Immolate's one thing that burns, then does dot, whereas everything else it takes a second. Yeah. Not that I have a lot of dots, just 3 of them now, including the one that also does instant damage Immolate. I guess I'm always going to be fighting with other people over this one, but I still need 6 more. I was hoping I would only need a few, I would need a few less, but... So I'm gonna try to make sure I record more of Sniperly. I haven't gotten to it in a bit, and I've just been wanting to relax on these games. Nothing's going on. I've just been enjoying this again. Oh, he's a warrior. He's gonna charge. Oh, this is why I try to get Immolate done first, because even with Curse of Weakness, it does suck when they're able to interrupt it. It's gonna take an age, seriously. I don't want to just... Maybe I should just find a spot and just take it for myself. Well, since I'm going to be waiting a lot, one thing I want to talk about a couple of things. Like I said, I'm going to try to get place more Sniperly. It's not that I'm not in the mood to play it anymore. I just have been more in the mood for other games and just being distracted or busy playing, watching other things or playing other things in general. Not as much Pokemon, but is like, because I was talking about it recently that I was playing it quite a bit. But there's other games I'm thinking about playing, but because I don't have the space on my PC, I'm not sure. I did install Oblivion Remastered, like I'm just planning it. And I probably am gonna play it. But another game I'm really in the mood for, like I'm getting in the mood for playing survival games or other shooter style. 27. Did I have 27? I already had 27. That's fine. Yeah. Oh well. I might be able to turn one of them in now. I haven't even checked it yet. Holy Spring. Sir. I could be a jerk. I'm not going to be. I know I could definitely take more mobs, and I was gonna do that at first, but seeing that there's a bunch of other players, I'm only gonna tag one, maybe two. Like the two I fought earlier was because I was kind of stupid. Wasn't really paying attention. I wanted to see what that says. I doubt it could be tied to a quest now, but like it might give me a quest. I mean. Okay, no. Oh, wait, not in line. Oh, hang on. What? What is this? Blessing? Okay. I'm not sure what it does. Maybe it's an instant heal or something. Or maybe it's just nothing. It could just be flavor. Which would be fine with me. That sounds cool enough to me for me to use.
Now you're talking.
Thank you for the moonberry juice. Too bad this thing that's spawn over here. Up here. Is there another area they can be? Cause I know they're just here for the Nikmani Wellspring itself, so I doubt it. Actually, I don't see anybody else right now. Oh. I'll tag any others that pop in then, probably. Not too many. They are still fairly tough, but 2 will be fine. I know I had a hard time with 2 earlier, but that's because I was kind of caught by surprise. think they spawned any yet. Because they're spawning on this road or slope. Yeah. Everybody else must have finished their stuff already. Or they're just lower down. So the reason why I try to get the agony off early is because it does better as time goes on. It's not as good at first, so I want the one that's going to take the longest to be the first one on. Immolate because it's a casting time. So corruption should always be the last of the three. Brigade gauntlets. Ooh, and journey. Ooh, 14. Ooh. Oh, the thing that sucks about getting a backpack, well, oh, 2 black pearls too. Okay. Alright, save some space by doing that. Where's the original food? Right here. Also, I got rid of a lot of the other potions. I was thinking about sending them to somebody else, and honestly, I didn't mean to do that. But oh well, I did forget. But I sold them because they just... In the first place, I got a couple more superior healing potions and the greater mana potions. The mana potions especially weren't very helpful. There's actually another rank I could be using, but because I don't have any and they were too expensive to buy, I don't have any. But this is decent enough anyways. And superior healing potions, I can convert that into mana. More than that, the fact that the... No, it needs to respawn. As well as the fact that the I don't have as much health too. I don't need to worry about having the best one. I think that there was one. No, that is the best one. Sorry. Also, I might think more about giving this character fishing. Well, I say giving. I think I actually gave it to her and I just forgotten. Yeah, she's 107 fishing. Probably actually have her do fishing, which is why I sent all that fish to this character actually. But oh well. But because I'm getting a better idea for the character in character concept, I guess. Not the specific character, but fleshing it out more. I'm gonna be when I get to Pantheon, I'm gonna be doing the necromancy. I'm gonna be doing like vacuum version of this character. Which will actually be a male one, because I said at the start of recording this one that it's kind of a... I don't know. That character is going to be more like the origin. Since Pantheon is relatively new, I think going for the original character kind of thing. The original form, whatever. It would be a better fit for it. Plus, there's not as many customization options, so I think I'd rather just do that anyways. It's usually Immolate that actually gets their attention. I wonder what the... Is it actually more aggro? Well, obviously it's more aggro, but I wonder if I get more aggro from using that compared to Agony and Corruption. I think it's just the instant damage from Immolate is why, as well as the damage over time. Immolate will always be good. That's why, like, after I go through a few more points through Affliction, I will be going to Destruction. I was thinking Demonology, but honestly, outside of Health Stones, which I still could do, there's not as many ones I want to do in that one. But Destruction, on the other hand, since I'm kind of incorporating more Shadow Bolts, I'm probably gonna use that to increase that. Cataclysm potentially, but unlikely. Whereas, was it Aftermath? Yes, Aftermath. I'll be putting some into probably for Immolate. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. Let me see. Don't care about that. Bane. Bane is also good for quickening the. It's 0.1 seconds. What is the casting time on it? So if that is 5, okay, so it would be a 1.5 second cost. Oop. Well, whatever. Probably Bane and Aftermath. If I have more than that, I'll probably figure something out in Affliction. But because what I'm definitely going to finish up is Fell Concentration, Soul Siphon. Probably put another point in Nightfall, since I am thinking I'm going to be making a heavier use of Shadow Bolts. Especially because I also want it to be more viable for when I'm fighting. I think that's about it. There might be something I'm forgetting about, but I already put 5 into Shadow Mastery. Dark Harvest has 1. Malediction. Improved Curse of Agony. Siphon Life. But Rapid Deterioration. Even if I didn't like Siphon Life, which I don't really like. I do like it because it's another instant cast, but it's such a it's very mana ineffective. Like it's 205 mana for 2, and I get 220 health. Not bad, but not great. Okay, this is another one I have to be careful with. We'll finish them off. I'm not getting my hands dirty anymore. Thank you. What the? Oh, okay. Even though it says I can. 2 more. I'm trying to think if there's one that spawns over there. I'm gonna do this because it might be a bit more of walking around and waiting, I'm thinking. But I want to walk over here for a second and see if maybe there's one that spawns on these bridges. I feel like there was, but maybe one of the ones I kill will actually go back and forth on it. So I don't think they'd be any more this way, but they could be, I suppose. Yeah, no, because this is going towards the Gurubashi arena. Yeah, I don't think they'd be over there. They have no reason to be over there. But yeah, so I think in the description of most of my videos, I keep saying I'm going to go to Blasted Lands, and I'm definitely wanting to, and that's definitely the idea. But depending on what Turtle Isle does, there might not be too many quests there I can do or want to do. So I'm probably going to also include Fellwood in that one, but I don't know. I don't think I was even planning on being in Blasted Lands for very long in the first place, because I'm going to be making my way to the Burning Steppes. And maybe the Plague Lands. Actually, what are the... Alright, I'm going to double check the Plague Lands. Are you almost dead or something? No, you're level 47. You're not almost dead. I don't know why I got off of this, to be honest. Check the beach. I've only killed one on the beach so far, but there's more players down there looking for them, I felt like, than there were up here most of the time. Fishing spot, floating wreckage. Yeah, no. Every time I come down here, there's only like 1 or 2 Naga that spawn down here. He's going after that one. I was about to... I did fear him. Whoops. down there just blood sales, yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the talents though. So even if I didn't like Siphon Life at all,
Let's have
it was still a good option for getting rapid deterioration, which actually does help. Because I think casting speed in Sword of WoW specifically does something extra for for damage per second. I think it says it right there. In addition, casting speed effects increase the tick speed of your damage over time in channeled fiction spells with a 100% efficiency, reducing their duration, meaning they're dots that don't last this long, but do just as much damage. Which honestly, I do like dots because they're done over time, but it makes it more viable and easier. Although it is also more annoying at times because I also have to make sure I am redotting up enemies more than I was earlier on in the playthrough. But that's not really that annoying of a problem. They're usually almost dead by that time, anyways, because they're still taking the same amount of damage. Which means. Dark Harvest Burn kills them every time too. Damn it. Whatever I get, I don't get Shadow Trance that often. That's one thing I will say is annoying about the possibility of trying to use Shadow Bolt a little bit more, because I do love the ability Shadow Bolt. I know it's just a normal instant damage attack like Fireball and stuff like that, but it's Shadow. It's just Shadow energy, not boring old overdone fire. Although I do like my fire abilities in some characters, but still. Me myself, I actually like shadow damage. I love shadow attacks, mental attacks, which is why I also like Shadow Priest quite a bit, which is why I'm going to be playing one at some point. I just don't know when. I really don't. Oh god. Oh, the Fellstone also, I forgot I was gonna redo Demon Armor, but I had to redo the Fellstone too. I can't believe I've already been playing for half an hour. It really does take a while just to get some stuff done. I'm starting to wonder if I'm even gonna be able to get Dukers in this episode. I still need one more Curious Read. Like, seriously. I'm not going to redo the Fellstone, though, because I only need one more. And I would literally redo the Fellstone just to pretty much completely lose its, I'd be pretty much completely wasting a Fellstone by doing it for however many more it's going to take. I don't care if it's one more or 5 more. It's one more Curious Read. Maybe if I have to kill 20 more for some reason, I'll be more upset about it, but... meh.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, I should have just used Dark Harvest from the get-go. Oh, well. Yeah, I didn't get from this one. I also got 24. I wasn't even clicking that happened. Nice. That means I might actually be able to turn in 1 or 2 of the quests then. 24, 25. I need 26 before I can actually turn in that one, because that one I thought would be the easiest one to do because it's only 3 pages, but 26 is not dropping. 1, 6, 8. I don't think the first one I could do, but I might be able to do the second, maybe the third one. Oh, right there. Hey, the last Curious Read. Nice. Like I said, that took a lot longer than I expected. Well, because... actually, no, I want to go turn this quest in anyway, so... Ignore... I was going to say something, but I can pretty much just ignore that, I guess. Once I turn this quest in, though, I will put a cut in the recording. I really feel like maybe I should just add it to the previous one. I don't know. This is weird now. This is just weird. Because the previous recording was 1.5 quests, more or less. If I split the previous recording in half. Okay. I don't know the best way to say that. Previous recording was cut into 2 videos because it was too long. Way too long. And the second half of it was long enough to put up by itself, which is something I might actually do at that point. But then, because, I don't know. I don't know. It would make it easier to give myself more time to actually go after Colonel Curzon himself, but I genuinely don't know. Don't know. Once I turn this in, like I said, I will figure that out, I think. Because either way, I'm going to put a cut in the recording so I can run to Stormwind. I think that'll be a reason enough. So, I'll be able to find him relatively easily, at least. Just so I know. Privateer Bloats. Actually, that might have been towards the dock. Nope, he's over here. If you got no business with me, then move along, Arisandra. Well done, Arisandra. 10 stalks of the Curious Reeds wasn't too much of a challenge after all, huh? No offense to the Naga, but hey, everybody's got to make a living.
See you around.
I think it's just a deliberate to Theramore. Do something like that? Maybe at some point, but I'm going to put a cut in the recording. It might take me longer to get back to it than I'm thinking, just because I do have to do quite a bit of walking around, but I also got quite a lot of thinking to do, because I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do now. Because I already scheduled the previous recording. The first half of the previous recording, I meant. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. Sorry. Alright. Looks like the camp is deserted. Only partially, though. Alright. So I should be cutting it around now. I probably cut it in a second ago when I was over there, but I'm gonna head into the compound. I'm gonna pretty much skip Bangalash. Just because I feel like this Ansel stuff actually just became yellow, but whatever. I should be able to do this one relatively easily. I am going to be trying it with the Void Walker. I did upgrade his abilities, or its abilities, whatever. Don't usually make a soul stone, but if I do fail it, I do kind of want. How long is it? That should be plenty. Alright, so just to mention it, I did not notice that there was another ability that allows for taunting as well, Suffering. So Void Walker with an upgraded Torment and Suffering should be able to hold it. And I actually meant to take a look at Sacrifice more, but I might do Sacrifice to make it easier for me to survive, but probably not going to use that. I do have Death Coil, which might help me quite a bit, but we'll see. Not sure how easy of a time I'll have getting through here. And if someone's fighting him, if someone's fighting him, I'll wait, but... choice. Alright. If that was the... No, there's somebody else in here. It'd be kind of great for if somebody else was down here to kill him, but... Oh, there's a couple people, actually. Sorry if I'm a little quiet. Usually when I start these recordings, for some reason, I don't really like to talk very much. But Death Coral, because it also gives me health effects, and I didn't realize it until after I picked it up, might actually be decently helpful too. The fear effect might be, I might be able to push the enemy off me for a bit. Alright, well. I wish there were other abilities. There's actually a curse I can get at 44. I would love to have had that one, to be honest, but... Oh, well. Oh, crap. Someone might be fighting him right now. True, maybe not. Of course, put these ones on at least. Do I feel great about this? Maybe? Sort of, kind of? Not really? Oh, I didn't need to use that! Crap, 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 crap. Ah, that's not good. So, okay. We'll put you at the end so I don't do that again. Alright, so what do I have not put on yet? Reflective heater. Alright. I don't care how much mana I'm using, I'm gonna be drinking up, so. Maybe it does matter. Probably shouldn't have used that, but it's only a 30-second cooldown, that's not terrible. Alright. Alright, do I think this is gonna work? No. I don't. I really don't. But I'm willing to try. I'm gonna, like, retreat back here if I think it's gonna end up not working. Alright. It's off now. Come on. Oh. Alright. Alright, so I don't know how well this is gonna go, I really don't. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Damn it. So, Immolate's not even a possibility. That's not good. If Immolate's not even a possibility. Because it went down too quickly.
You're in trouble now.
So, still got 2 minutes on that cooldown, which isn't good. And I also lost one of the buff I was also gonna partially rely on. So I don't think this. Yeah, this is almost certainly not gonna work. But I will try this. Okay. Come on, stop. Scrolling so much. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Close. I can do it. I can. So I actually pulled just 2 of them. How did I just pull 2 of them? Because he was distracted. It is very much possible. That was definitely on me that time, so. I think that sucks. If I actually had the bonus, I might have actually... Am I gonna go to Booty Bay and just sit and wait for a buff, and then maybe even try out the Stormwind buff? With the 2 buffs together, I almost certainly can freaking beat him easily. But do I really want to spend all that time doing that? Not really. Durability sucks right now, but that's fine. Durability is not gonna hurt me much unless something actually breaks. Could try another Soulstone's pointless. Like it just saves me time. And actually, I think the mobs are going to respawn anyway, so this might not work out right now. Because I remember trying to spawn in before, did not go well. Maybe I'll fight my way back in again. I don't know. Don't really like that. Let's see if there's anybody. I do feel like this is definitely possible. If I was able to keep her alive longer, or if I healed up and healed her more, or what's the cast time on you? Need another health stone, of course. Just got my potions. I think I see a way to win this. If I could survive being, if I could survive the respawn, anyways. So cheap. If I can have a, do you know what? If I'm gonna respawn, it's gonna be here.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
I know technically I don't have to use this yet, but this will make me feel a lot better. Let's get this ready now. Is there anything else I haven't done? Yeah, you. Still thinking of it. I already know what I'm gonna do, or have a good idea of it anyways. No, don't go so close to me, please. You're gonna scare me more than I'm already in. Girl protection. Not gonna help too much, but hey. Alright. Technically redoing the buff too, but I'm not doing it for that reasoning. Just doing the drink primarily. Increase the armor. As long as what happened previously happens more or less the same way, at least the start of it anyways. I'd rather the dying part, losing part doesn't happen again. This is completely possible. What? Crap, that sucks. Where are you? Come on. Wait, what? Why is he gray? Better be a... No! Come on! I'm so close! Why was he gray that time, too? Oh. Alright. My mistake was using a mana potion. I forgot. These share cooldown, don't they? If I hadn't done that, I would have been fine. Because I would have had more health. Alright. I wouldn't say one last time, because I definitely can get this. I can 100% get this. That was very close. Get rid of you so I don't make that mistake a second time. Am I going to be able to do this, though? Yes. But the thing is, I can't keep freaking... I only have so many health potions right now. I definitely should have gotten more than 5. I thought it was going to be a 1 or 2 and done kind of thing. Like, originally it was just going to be a 1 and done or a 2 and done. I was thinking if I couldn't do it twice, there was no way that it was going to be able to, I was going to be able to do it a third time. But clearly that's not the case. I didn't even use Death Coil that time, come to think about it. That would have helped. The problem with Death Coil is it has them run, which is not good. I do not want them to be getting any other enemies on them. But because it's only 3 seconds, it's not as much of a risk as Fear is, which is up to 15 seconds. Technically Fear Tactics too, but honestly, considering I'm actually beating him, technically, does that count as Fear Tactic at that point? No, I didn't even use it at that time. No, I could beat him without it, probably, if I'm a little bit smarter. Yeah, my IQ's a little too low for this. I feel like I hear something. Damn it, yeah, this guy spawned again. Definitely do not want to spawn on 2 people, which is why I keep doing it here. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, hang on. Wasting mana. Whatever. Well, actually, the more important thing is I'm wasting time. I'm sure everybody sees what I'm doing and that I can do this anyways. It's not even that impressive. I know people could do it at level 44 as a Warlock. I saw people talk about that. But I also saw someone say they did it as 38, which... I think it was a rogue, and I'm not sure about the abilities at that level, but I could probably see it a little bit more anyways. Because the reason I was talking about the other abilities at 44 is because I think Curse of Shadows also can inflict Curse of Agony. I saw somewhere, I think. Oh yeah, right here. Applying Curse of Recklessness, Curse of Shadows, or Curse of Elements, which means I could have used Recklessness or Elements, but it means I can't use Weakness. And honestly, I think I like Weakness more. Curse of Shadows, which will increase my shadow damage, is great.
First, let's start with a little fire. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. There. Now you're hot and...
What is this, the 4th attempt? 5th attempt? Whatever. I can do this. If I fail this, I probably will go to Booty Bay or something. I don't know exactly, though. Just so I can get more potions ready. But honestly, I can only really use 1 potion per fight anyways. So it wouldn't be that important for me to do.
Quid pro quo.
Come on, use it. It doesn't count. That's why it's gray. Why does he keep turning gray? Well, it doesn't. He keeps turning gray for some reason, so it doesn't count. But why? Because he gets the first tag in. I didn't even use a health potion that time. Did I use? When did I use you? Or did I not actually get you ready yet? I didn't even use you. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is gonna be even easier than I thought it was. Apparently. I don't know why I just ate the food. I don't even care. I'm a bit mad. Okay, so definitely possible, but Jesus Christ, I'm down to 2 soul shards. Hang on a second. Kind of restarting the fight right now. Soul shards, and I just forgot for a second. Where do you go? Here. This is a little too close. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that so much. Wait, what do you mean not enough mana? I thought it was free. Or maybe it just, maybe it doesn't, it still looks like I can't use it. That's potentially what happened. Oh, and I have 3 minutes out of Fellstone. I can't have that failing in the middle of a fight. Got a greater healing potion. Not that useful to me, but I'll hold on to it for now. Let's get sweet nectar. I'm actually gonna try to make sure I use squirrel protection this time. They give a lot of cloth in here, though, I will say that. They definitely can't have this. Oh, crap. I forgot about one important thing. I should have changed it to the succubus already.
Now what?
Alright. Wait, he hasn't respawned yet. Crap, hang on a second. This might be even easier this time. Bit of a waste here. But if I'd realized that sooner, I definitely would have pulled him. I could have actually pulled out the Void Walker already. Where'd he go? Gray again! What the fuck? Fine, I'll just kill you, I guess. Alright, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to call it here, actually. I'm gonna just hearth out of here. Oh, that's annoying as crap. I can't have that keep happening. I'm not gonna attempt again. I can't just sit in the middle of a cave trying to look this up, so... for now, I'll sit here and ratchet. If I think this is gonna be possible, I'll restart this recording, but that's annoying. He turned gray earlier. I should have realized that was gonna be something to worry about, but I don't know why he's turning gray. I just don't. I might have to redo the entire quest for that to happen, but we'll see. Alright, well, depending on what happens, I'll see you in a second, or it might be a little bit. Alright, welcome back. So, I am going to be attempting Curzon again. I'm going to be using a different tactic, because that was a bug. I did report it, but nothing's happened with it yet, I don't think, so... But yeah, so... I'm going to be attempting it again. I do think I can actually do it. I'm just going to make a heavier use of Valora's seduction ability. Maybe I should have checked to see if there's another rank of Last Pain, but oh well. So the reason why I'm here specifically is because I ran over here from Rudy Bay and double checked. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at you for that.
Aye.
I can turn 2 of these in. I think the only ones I can't do are 2 and 4. I have 1 because I have 1, 4, 6, and 8. Should I read this? Nah.
What can I do for you?
There's a lot of pages. I could try reading it, I suppose. But I can't read them unless I have all the pages. I'm not holding on to them for that long either. Oh well. Chapter 1 was quite riveting. Lesser nesting where he sets the backdrop for the story and makes mention of hunting companions, including me. That's besides the point. We see which pages are still missing. It seems pages 1, 4, 6, and 8 are still out there somewhere in the jungle.
Safe travels. Aye.
I don't suppose you were able to track down pages 1, 4, 6, and 8? Those 4 are all we need to piece chapter 1 back together. At last, chapter 1 is complete.
Watch your back.
Oh yeah, I can probably just read this like this anyways. It was missing pages still, so it's probably better I didn't try to read that.
You got my attention.
And I don't have 2, however, because I actually have a lot of extras for the first one. But 2 needs 10, 11. I am missing 10 right now. So I can't do that one right now.
Safe travels.
I think it was 3. 18, 20, 21, and 24. Let's see. 18, 20, 21, 24. Chapter 3 was my favorite. It tells of Sir Erlgedin and Lady Ruak's first kill with a dwarven rifle. And the end of chapter 3, why such a cliffhanger? Looks to me as though we still need pages 18, 20, 21, and 24 to finish the chapter. Those pages are still out there somewhere.
Off with you.
Any luck with pages 18, 20, 21, and 24? Those are the only ones we need to piece together chapter 3. Phew, good work, Arisandra. Chapter 3 is now back together in one piece.
See you soon.
Alright, so I got... So what's missing is 24, 27. Don't need 1, 4, or 6. Right? It was all the way through 6. It was actually all the way through 8. But I don't have 8. What I'm needing is 10. That's right. 10, 11, 14, 16. What was 21? 21 must have been one of the ones I don't need anymore.
Watch your back.
Because the last one is just 3 pages. 25, 6, and
Off
7.
with you.
Yeah. Alright.
You got my attention.
I'll probably try to sell... Oh, I could sell them for a decent bid, actually. But I think I'm going to sell them to players anyways. But not that there isn't plenty on the auction house, but... Put them up here for now. If I really need the space, I will probably just...
Watch
them.
your back.
But yeah, so once I get over towards the compound, I will use my other abilities. Well, my orbs. I'm doing the soulstone in case I do fail, because if I fail to kill Curzon, I'll at least have killed his partner, and that means it should be a little bit easier. But the first time is also with the spirit of Zandalar, so outside of finding other buffs, which honestly maybe I could have just bought some potions off of the auction house, but oh well. It was one, or getting the other buff from Stormwind. This is pretty much all. I don't think I'm even gonna need to worry too much. I just for lore alone and just getting 1 ad, I think this is quite possible. It will suck if I fail the first time though, because then I will be down Spirit of Zandalar. And honestly, I'm not sure. I'll have to rely on 2 soulstone, 1 soulstone, and then running back. But yeah, this should be short. This should be very short. This is actually like a day. Is it a day later or 2 days later? This is just like a day or later or 2. Yeah, no, this is a day later. So I forgot I did that stuff yesterday. Alright. I need one more soul. Yeah, that'd be good. Unfortunately, it does seem like I'm gonna have to fight my way through. That's fine. Oh yeah, we got stunned, that's what happened. This will help me. Don't need that one anyways. Alright. Just keep that one busy, I'll take care of this guy. Oh, I forgot you actually use magic. I should have used you. My bad. Why'd I do that? That was a complete waste. That sound can get kind of annoying, I will say.
Let's get this party started.
The only thing I'm worried about is the fact, well, there's a lot of things I'm worried about. Oh, this gold vein, I feel like respawns pretty easily. But yeah, so I'm not sure if this will be possible or not, but I know this will be only with one ad, and I'm not going to do it with the Voidwalker unless I can take care of his ads. At that point, well, yeah. The thing is, even without his, even when I take care of him by himself, I'm going to try to rely on seduction to try to keep, like, take him out of the fight while I, honestly, I should have bandages or something, but oh well. Crap. Come on. Oh, crap. Perfect. Nope. Come on. Okay, that was close.
Now you're talking.
Head shrinker. Wait, what? That was the last head shrinker, it looks like. And I did put, oh, before I forget, I put the talent into fell concentration because I don't want to have to worry about being interrupted. The damage might have been nice too, but I'd rather not get interrupted if I end up having to drain tank the enemies, more or less. Okay. yeah. Worst comes to worst, I rely on fear tactics. So that's gonna be the backup plan, more or less. Not my favorite way to win, but oh well. Can't really be too. All right, hang on a second. Actually.
You got it.
Yeah. Oh, and with those remaining pages, I think if I don't find them in here, I might just turn them in so I don't have to come back up here, or I'll give it another chance with waiting for because oh yeah, the next recording is gonna be against the Bloodsail Buccaneers, so. Maybe I will actually. Oh, I'm really low on food. All right, try to use the eat the brie next time. Was it 5 or 4 for silk? It's 4. It's 5 for the mage weave. Got it. Elixir of detect lesser invisibility. Pretty much useless for me, but whatever. I really need to stop using that so much. I need to rely on just using agony and corruption for most mobs. That's why I need to
First, we'll start with a little fire.
drink up so as often as I need to.
I'm not touching you. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. There.
That was another page
Now you're
1,
hot
which I don't
and
need.
bothered.
Plus, it means I can rely more on using drain health to kill, or even drain soul if I need to get the soul. So, it means I can get a little bit more health out of it. I forgot about this spot. Don't love it.
The master wishes.
Just get one more. Good. Alright, looks like I'm going to be joining a group. only 2 of them. Where's the other one at? Yeah. I guess I don't have to worry about it at all. You gotta worry about it, luckily. What the? Come on, show back up quickly, please. Where are you? Oh, he's dead. Wait, is that? No, that's not the one I need. That's unfortunate. Oh, Father, here you go. Alright. Darforge amulet. That sounds cool. Too bad I'm not looking to get it. That's fine.
Eating well never felt so good.
Oh, that was a bit much for that.
First, we'll start with a little fire. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. Am I bugging you? I'm not touching you. There. Now you're hot and bothered.
Alright, sorry for not talking much, but when I said this before, it's not often when I admit that I'm in a group, but okay. 6 isn't one of the ones I'm meeting, right? Alright, well this was actually I could just cut it here. I'm sorry. You guys don't need to see anything else. It just was on here to kill him. Whatever. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna. Actually, no. Let's make this one a bit longer. Maybe. I don't know. Because I still gotta find the. I need to just use drain life. Seriously. Just using these channels is my best way to get this. Wait, is somebody over leveled? So I feel like we're killing them a little too quickly. Yeah, they're just killing them too quickly. Jesus. Yeah, actually, sorry. I probably should just cut it. I don't know what I'm doing right now, obviously. Because the only other thing I can imagine doing in this recording is trying to alright, yeah. Alright, that made it so much easier though, seriously. Too bad I didn't get any new oh, get that. Too bad I didn't get any new pages, but whatever. Not gonna complain. Plus I got a couple more shards because it's deciding just the drain soul spell was enough to assist. It was just everything was just dying too quickly. But yeah, I'm just gonna turn this quest in over here. Oh yeah, that's what I wasn't thinking about. If I had just been, if I had thought about that, I would have been like, oh wait, no, I don't have to worry about cutting off the recording. I still gotta turn the quest in. So the only other thing I can imagine trying to do is Big Game Hunter. And honestly, I might try to save it for next time. I don't know. Honestly, I think it might be cool just to end it on this one. So I am gonna go look for him using, or it, or whatever, using the Eye of Kilrog. Okay, so once I turn this quest in, I will just... whatever.
What can I do for you?
There, I hope that Curzon and his defenders are dead, Arisandra. I dared not believe the reports, but you bring us proof that Curzon and his leaders are defeated. You have saved us. These jungles are filled with menaces of all types, but none had the cruel intellect of Curzon. We may all breathe easier now that he is gone.
Light bless you.
Alright, and the guy that I can sell to is right next to him. You can take your gun back. Give it to somebody that actually needs it. Do you know what? Because I don't know what's going to happen food-wise to me, I'm just going to, I just got to sell that too. Ooh, that was only 87 copper. I kind of wish I did something else with that thing. Alright, I could make a couple more stews, actually. That makes me feel a bit better about
Greetings.
having done that. So I just, whatever, just buy...
Be careful.
I have to buy them in 5s anyways. That's the one thing I will say that I like that they changed later on, is that not having to buy... no, do you always still have to buy 5? Actually, I might just be talking out of my ass. Oh well. Also gotta figure out with cooking. After I'm done with this recording, I'm probably... well, the things I'm gonna do are figuring out how I'm gonna have everything recorded and organized, videos-wise. But I'm also going to be...
What are you looking
well,
for?
honestly, I'm gonna be fishing. I want to level up fishing on this character tonight before I go to bed. But yeah, so I said I'm gonna go looking for him, and this is gonna take quite a while. So when I get back, yeah, this will take quite a while actually. So I'm gonna put an end to the recording and cut and just start a new one when I find him. All right. Well, I'll be back when I find him. Let's check the area of tigers again. Wait. Oh, okay. It's dead right now. Are you kidding me? Alright, well, I should be cutting it about here. Or maybe not. I'll probably wait for it to respawn. God damn it. I literally just walked completely around this. And then I walked up that way. Of course I did that. In fact, actually, let's pull this one. I think corruption proc the shadow. Ah, crap. I might be waiting even longer than I'm expecting. Or maybe they're just going after the tigers. This is gonna take a bit longer than I'm thinking. As long as it's not like another like 20-30 minutes. I'm hoping in like another 5 or 10 at most. Oh yeah, I forgot that I used the soul shard. Netherbane rod? That sounds kind of cool. I really feel like starting up a jewel crafter to get rid of some of these recipes. It's only offhand. I prefer staff anyways. Though it will be good. There's a character I'll probably do at some point. Come on. That's good. Oh, whoa! I died at that health? Oh, that's not good. Okay. Well, I know I could beat it. I didn't expect to die there. Oh, crap. Alright. Also, I won't have to get redone, but the demon armor will. I lost the buffs from the other layer too, which sucks. You definitely kill him. Not worried about that. Should have waited on the death coil. I was thinking it was gonna be an easy enough fight, so I just used it when I did. It should be a. Oh, I'm getting low. I should use it on them so they run for a couple seconds, and I get healed. That would be the smart thing. I didn't use either the superior healing potion or the hellstone. I really hope no one takes the kill. So I'm not wanting to wait. Boardwalker is still the way to go, I feel like. It also really does not hold the aggro. I'm really doing too much damage now, aren't I? Oh, what? That's not good. Oh, there's another one? Are you kidding me? That's not good. This isn't happening. Oh god, where did they come from? I'm guessing Bangladesh just summons them. Didn't see anything about that. Just saw, the tigers will come up to them. And I didn't see them before, so I figured they just like spawned in. Well, that's done. So I will actually. Oh crap! All right. Sorry, please tell me I'm recording. Okay, good. I realized I might not have been because I stopped the recording twice so that so it wasn't getting too long. Because I actually was recording the entire time I was exploring Stranglethorn. My original path. First of all, the only thing I really didn't think it was going to be in was over here. That's pretty much all weak enemies and horde, except for the island. But I would have seen it if it was on the island before. I feel like, but I could have also forgotten. But my line of thinking was check along eastern area like here, because I wasn't going to be here, and then go up and around like this. But the first time, I did not check that specific spot. I actually went around, saw the troll hut, and then went down this way. And then I actually went to the other island, but then, when I got there, I knew I wasn't going to find them because everything was level 50. If it was going to be a named mob in the zone and on that island, it was not going to be the weakest mob on that island. Everything was level 50. So yeah. But yeah. So I figured the panthers just like spawned in, but especially when spawned normally and then I aggroed them. or because I was attacking Bangladesh that I aggroed them that way. I didn't realize that they were actually specifically summoned by Bangladesh. But whatever. Yeah, I had to rely on fear tactics a little too much. I'm kind of glad I didn't give up completely. I was about to. That's why I was running away. I was like, yeah, let the Voidwalker die and I'll rethink the strategy. Yeah. But no, as soon as I thought about that, I was like, if I'm going to use fear tactics, I didn't really need to. But if those two are actually spawned in, then maybe I would have needed to regardless. But I don't know. I'm just glad I got it done. That's all. It was a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. I don't know. Don't worry, I'm gonna make sure that people aren't putting up at the entire search. That was the idea. Didn't look it up either. God, I'm glad I found it. The reason I originally wasn't gonna think up here too much, but I knew there was tigers up there, so I thought it was worth a check, which is why I was up there. But then I thought along the east, because in the Stranglethorn, if it's gonna be in the north, it's gonna be in the east. And since I'm starting from the north, I figured just better that way. Actually. Oh, I should have just stopped in Stranglethorn for the pages. Oh well, too late. I am getting tired. I'll probably just go fishing on my character and that's about it after this, because I think that's all I really had planned.
Light be with you.
What am I doing? Oh, over here.
What's on your
Nesting where himself. I see you're back, old bloke. Gang Bangladesh has caused me to come crawling back to camp many times. Hang in there. Hey, well done, righto. Righto. Congratulations, Arisandra, for succeeding where others have failed. I am honored to count you as a comrade of our great hunting party here. No one will ever doubt your expertise in hunting and tracking. Cheers to you, I say. Cheers.
safe travel? Interest you on a pint?
Damn, that was worth a gold. Pretty much. I'm just gonna start seeing that more often though. But yeah. Alright, so that long journey is over. All I really got left in Stranglethorn, for the most part, except for anything that might send me to Jaguaro Isle, is the Bloodseal Buccaneers, and that will be the next episode. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you then. Thank you for watching.